So Odoo has credit limits built inside of it. The main thing is Odoo just warns people. It does not enforce anything. As you can see right here, Odoo has placed a banner on top of the sales order, and it basically says that this customer's order will basically be going over his credit limit amount. If we go to the checkout page of said customer and I pay with wire transfer, as you can see, the orders can still just come through, and that's a problem in some cases. Hi, I'm Gilles from CompactCode. In this video, I'm going to explain how our credit limit module extends Odoo's basic behavior so that Odoo does not warn about credit limits, but also enforces them. So let's see what the customer actually sees in their portal. So as you can see, once we switch over, there's now a Your Credit section added to the portal. The customer can easily see how much credit they have remaining and also what the credit limit actually is of the customer. This has a few benefits. Since the customer can see this themselves, this also means less phone calls, less emails, and less interruptions inside of your business. So in my case, I am over my credit limit. I have $0 remaining. Let's try to test and place an order on the website. So let's say, okay, this product, check out, confirm, and I will pay with wire transfer. As you can see, the order has not come through. It clearly says payment processing failed with cannot process payment, credit limit exceeded. The customer will also see that they have a limit of $100 and that the total amount due, including this order, will be $179. It also clearly says, please pay outstanding invoices or contact us to proceed. But here's the most important thing. You don't lose the sale. The customer can just click OK and he can pay with an instant payment like card, for example. And the payment will just go through because the customer pays upfront. So you might ask me, what about customers who have no credit limit set? Well, this customer has no credit limit set, and as you can see on the portal screen, they have no Your Credit section available for them. If we go to the checkout page, the only payment method they can see is demo. They don't see wire transfer because wire transfer is only available to customers with a credit limit. And that's a really cool thing. So how much configuration was needed for this to be achieved? Well, let me spoil you. Not much. If we go to the Odoo admin panel and we go to settings, one thing you have to enable is the sales credit limit option. In my case, this is enabled and it's set to $100. Once this setting is enabled, a new section will appear in the website settings. If we scroll down, you will now see CompactCode credit limit section has been added. And inside here, you can configure a few things. For example, show credit limit bar in portal, which can be turned off or on. Credit limited payment providers, which is in my case set to wire transfer. This basically means that the payment methods inside this select will be hidden from customers with no credit limit enabled. Then the final option, block orders over credit limits. This enforces the rule where customers cannot go over their credit limit when ordering with, in my case, wire transfer. Of course, this only applies to the payments listed inside select, which in my case again is wire transfer. But there is more. Let's say you have a price list and all customers in this price list should receive a higher credit limit. Well, you can configure this by going to the app screen, sales, products, price lists. In my case, I'm going to select special customers, invoicing, and right here there's a setting called price list limit. In my case, this is set to 25,000. What this basically does is all customers attached to this price list will get the new credit limit of 25,000, even though the global credit limit is $100. So let me go back to my other account of my customer, then refresh the portal page. And as you can see right here, I have now $25,000 in credit limit. This will essentially save you a ton of work. But let's say you have another edge case. You want only this customer to have an even higher credit limit. What you can do is go back to the Odoo back office, then go to contacts, select the contact which credit limit you want to up even more. So in my case, Nordic Interiors. Then go to accounting. And if we scroll down, we can also set a partner limit. If we enable this and let's set it to $50,000, save. As you can see, this customer who had a credit limit before of $25,000 because of the price list, if I refresh this page, they now have a credit limit of $50,000. So guys, there's one more thing I want to show you, and it's the new smart button we have introduced to the contacts. So if you go back to Odoo and we go to contacts, then Nordic interiors. As you can see, there's a new smart button called credit usage with inside $164 listed. And with one click, you can easily see which orders are taking up the credit that the customer has. So that's basically how the module works. If you have any questions, please drop your questions in the comment section below or send an email to support@compactcode.eu. See you guys later.